It's like they're all forgotten. That's how many loved ones feel about their history buried at the historic Oak Lawn Cemetery in Suffolk.
The landscape of the African American cemetery is covered with weeds and overgrowth. 10 on your side's Andy Fox has been answering complaints about local cemeteries, and tonight he's at Oak Lawn with a surprise ending to the story.
From Drone 10, the historic Oak Lawn Cemetery looks well and groomed, but go lower, closer look. First view, deceiving. This is not what we mean in America by amber waves of grain. Overgrowth, leaves and brush cover headstones. Some have sunken in the ground due to erosion. The forgotten.
It's very unkempt. Grass is not cut, and it doesn't make sense because when it's like that, they have snakes and stuff out here as well.
Tara Wilson sent pictures after visiting her brother, Christopher Wilson, on Father's Day Sunday.
He was murdered here in Suffolk in 2006. I come back here to visit him every chance I get. He was a character. He was loved by many. It wasn't anything that he wouldn't do for you. I feel disgusted when I come back here because I have to maneuver my way through all of this just to come see my loved one. And it shouldn't even be like this.
Like this, American flags from military dead, unkept and scattered. There are over 468 graves out here. First Lieutenant William H. Walker, a Tuskegee Airman, buried here. So is Private Redmond Parker, along with 4 other Civil War veterans from the U.S. Colored Cavalry. There are 3 tiers going down this ravine, and each has more graves hidden by more trees and more shrubs. We asked Tara what she would say to her brother.
I would tell him that I'm sorry he's here. I want him moved from here and put him in a better place because he don't deserve to be laid to rest in something like this. No one should. It's like they're all forgotten.
Little did Tara know that 10 on Your Side's extensive reporting on cemeteries caught the eye of someone offering a solution.
I've seen several of your stories. The last one was the vandalism.
Suffolk City Councilman Leotis Williams owns LW's Lawn Service and brought out what he calls his A-team.
And what I'm going to commit to is coming out here once a month, moving forward until November.
And Williams will do it for free. We told that to Tara.
I thank you, Leotis. I really do. I thank you. I just wish it could have been done sooner. You know, it shouldn't have gotten this far, but I thank you, Leotis, from the bottom of my heart.
Reginald Dershin is president of the historic Oak Lawn Cemetery.
At this moment, I feel great because it's been a long time coming. I come out here quite often and I see how it was, the grass was growing up, and we have so many historic people out here.
We just have to do what we can to preserve our history, our heritage. My pledge is to make sure that this doesn't happen again out here.
And the message to other lawn services?
If you see overgrown cemeteries or you see the need for your assistance, please volunteer.
And we end where we started. Drone 10, before and afters, a labor of love. Before and after. Before and after. Before and after. Now that's a great end to the story. Thanks to Leotis Williams. The next goal, to get Oak Lawn Cemetery back on track to get available state money for historic African American cemeteries. Legislation sponsored by Chesapeake Delegate Cliff Hayes makes that available, but you have to apply, and the deadline for that has come and gone. 10 on Your Side working to see if late filing would be accepted. I'll keep you posted. I'm Andy Fox. 10 on Your Side.
1 week from tomorrow, we go to the polls to vote, if you haven't already. Tonight's Truth Tracker investigates the campaign ad of political rivals running for Portsmouth mayor. Claims of giving preferential treatment to a Portsmouth country club, and the club owner claiming the ad is slanderous and defamatory. Andy Fox is here tracking the truth. Andy, what is
Tom,
it?
the ad alleges orders from the mayor not to tax the Elizabeth Manor Golf and Country Club, which is legally called open space and entitled to certain tax benefits. But the current club owner tells Truth Tracker claims he hasn't paid taxes are completely false, and he has the tax records to prove it.
Corruption, pay-to-play, a lawsuit against Mayor Shannon Glover.
I thought that, first of all, it was a lie.
Patrick Doris is the former Portsmouth City Assessor and has filed a lawsuit against Mayor Shannon Glover and Councilman Bill Moody.
The city assessor said in the statement that the mayor and Councilman Moody came to his office and asked him to put the rebate back on the golf course.
Vice Mayor Lisa Lucas Burke says that event to give a tax break is the reason for her political ad against Mayor Glover.
Did you order him to go do something with the country club?
Absolutely not.
A pending court case could determine whether Mayor Glover is telling the truth.
Ex-city assessor says he was fired last year because he refused to follow unlawful requests.
That claim is false. Both Glover and Lucas Burke both agree Doris was not fired because of the country club issue.
The city had not collected real estate taxes from the golf course since 2003.
Truth Tracker finds that claim false. The ad fails to distinguish the former owner and the current owner, businessman Dwight Shawback, who bought the club in 2020 and says he has paid his taxes.
We have paid over $200,000 in taxes.
Shawback's tax records show he's paid $225,361 in taxes since 2020, and even got a refund from the city of Portsmouth for $29,867 in August for tax overpayment.
That's slandering me. I mean, that's telling the people in this community I'm not living up to my obligation and paying my tax, and that is not correct. We have paid all of our taxes.
All along the way, he had been paying his taxes.
And I'm not disputing that.
Well, your ad does dispute that.
No,
it says
so
he hadn't been paid taxes.
So the ad states that taxes had not been paid since 2003.
It is true. This Department of Taxation chart shows Portsmouth rebated all the taxes owed by the former owner from 2003 to 2017 and charged no taxes from 2018 to 2021. But Shawback's city tax records again show he's paid all tax bills sent to him by the city since 2020. In August, Shawback sent this email reminding city council members he has paid all his taxes. This is the letter that you received.
We did.
And this happened before you put the ad on air.
It absolutely
And you
did.
knew that he had paid his taxes.
I'm not disputing that.
The vice mayor knows that because she got a letter stating that. And she still comes out with her ad and says, I paid no taxes.
I knew he paid the taxes on the bill.
Do you regret putting that line in there?
I don't regret the ad at all.
I have never asked Shannon Glover for a favor. And I've not asked anyone not to tax this golf course.
As for the ad?
She should remove that ad instantly and wait to see what we're going to do.
It could have probably been reworded differently, but it's out there now, and I'm not going to take that down.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Mr. Shawback?
I apologize if you felt that the ad was offensive to you, but that was not my intent. My intent was to highlight the issues that Glover did when he went into our city assessor's office and pretty much coerced them into overturning an abatement.
Now, Mayor Glover denies that. Another claim in the ad, that the golf and country club owner bankrolled Glover's campaign. It is true. Shawback gave Mayor Glover $6,000 for his first election in 2020 and $5,000 for the current campaign. Shawback is also, as you heard, considering filing a lawsuit against Vice Mayor Lucas Burke. Go online to Truth Tracker, click the story, and find out more about what's going on in this closely watched race. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.